in today's my first ever podcast, should I say, or video, I've decided to talk about something that most of us don't talk about because that's my specialty. I love talking about things people don't want to talk about, and that I have discovered. So, anyway, being a coach or being someone who loves to guide others, and through my own trial and error, or through my own mistakes, or could be anything, literally my own learnings from everywhere. Um, this topic is, I think, very critical, and also something that's very much needed to most people, especially to youth. So, the thing is that I want to talk about why it is that you should not marry someone your parents select for you. Uh, this can get a lot of, I can imagine that this can get a lot of slack from parents. But this is not a way to blame or to create rebellion, but this is a way to actually understand what happens when parents select your life partner. So there are three aspects to this. The first reason why you should not marry someone your parents select is that your parents have a certain image of you in their mind, and usually based on that image of you in their mind, they go ahead and start choosing partners for you. And so this image may not be an accurate representation of who you are at the moment. The second one could be that your parents have ideas and ideologies which come from their generation. And as you are someone from a new generation, your parents may actually project their older generation ideas onto you. This is not a, what can I say? It's not really something that covers all the people in the world, but this may apply to a bunch of people because not all parents think the same. And not all parents are out to select the wrong person for their children, but they think that this is the best thing to do for their children. But what happens is that because they are looking at life through their own history, background, they tend to now pick a partner who is perhaps more someone who will suit their own ideas of life, but not someone who is suitable for you. The third reason is many parents' lives are enmeshed into their children's lives. And I have seen this in reality, and this is why I thought I will add this point. Parents sometimes tend to live their lives through their children because they would have joined jobs or careers which actually were focused towards your upbringing, and so now parents' lives have become very much oriented to you, and they have not been able to per se detach so much from their children's life, and now feel the need to start protecting the child by making decisions for the child. So now if your parents make choices for you, and if you've noticed this a lot of times where your parent is trying to barge in and say you should learn this, you should study this, and this is what is good for you, then this is very much a sign of enmeshment. And so the parent will feel that they should also choose a life partner for you. And if you think about it, most Indian, I mean, I'm talking about this from an Indian context, most Indian children have to face this, or at least I had to face this during my generation, and things might have changed, of course. And a lot of families still go through these cycles, that parents will feel the need to make decisions for the children, which is not a good idea. And this is the third one. And I think there was another one that's critical to note, that if you think about it logically, what happens is that when things go wrong, let's say for any of these cases that you have chosen a partner who your parent has selected for you, and let's imagine that things could go two ways. It could go, yes, great, works well. The second way is that things could not go well at all. And then when things don't go well, now it becomes the parents' responsibility to actually intervene into the relationship. And this is again not a good idea, because even if your parents have intervened into the relationship, then your relationship is again going to be dependent on the parent, not really on you. And then if things go wrong and things happen, that then there's a divorce or something like that, then in the end you will feel less in control of your own life. You will feel that, oh, these decisions were made by my parents, these were not my decisions, but I am the one who's going to face these consequences of a divorce. So this is a big decision in your life, and so therefore I wanted to make this video so that you think of these factors and you apply them in your life, and then see how you go about it. Because a lot of times there's a lot of guilt tripping, manipulation by parents, because they want to get their way. They want to make sure that in society's eyes you look like a successful person. But success does not come just by marrying, by having the tag of I'm married. It's not that, it's not like that. So it's more deep, because you're actually going to live your day in, day out with that person. Make sure you make the right choice, and that's about it from me.